The content of my speech will be written in the primary school's science textbook 500 years later, like Galileo Galilei. Mom, are you sure a proton and an electron are same size? Yes, I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was an energy. He dug a hole in the soil. The mud is proton, and the hole is an electron. So they are really the same size and same weight, but plus and minus. Mom, proton and electron will be married? Yes, one day he met her and they are married, and made their home sweet home. We call it a neutron. Mom, won't they fusion? No, because they are both plus matters in our world. Mom, you said a proton is a plus matter, but an electron isn't. Why? That will be clear later. Mom, why is the universe expanding? Yes, it's expanding, not exploding like as Big Bang. Nowadays, the range where we can see is growing bigger and bigger. So we can see the space beyond the slowdown place. Now we can even see next accelerating place throughout a slowdown place. Anyway, our universe is in a sound wave. Mom, we are in a galaxy, aren't we? Then where is the galaxy? Our galaxy is on a connecting surface of two atoms floating in the air of a big world, where there is a sound. Everything there is 10 to the power 31st times bigger, so the time where there is almost stopping. Mom, is our galaxy in an electron sea? Yes, we are in an electron sea, and an electron in the electron sea is as same as nothing. Mom, so the electron's weight is zero? No, because we are also in the other bigger world electron sea. That means we are in WC? Yes, but the big world effect is 1/10 for one direction. So for three directions, the effect is about 1 per mil. Then our electron sea's depth is about 1 per mil more deeper than single sea. Then we are double electron seas, shallow and profound? Yes. Then why is a proton 2,000 times heavier than an electron? It's clear that both electric quantities are the same, but plus and minus. Because of double electron seas, electron's weight is a little bit heavier than zero, more about 1 per mil of mass of real proton. You remember, proton and electron are the same size, but just in appearance, the proton is 2,000 times heavier than the electron, only because of the double electron seas. Actually, the electricity may suggest their real identity of plus or minus mass. Now take a look at the weight graph again. This is the point of real zero. This is the proton, the plus matter. This is the electron, the minus matter. Then what do you realize for the real zero? Guess what? A neutron? Good guess, but it's wrong. A neutron is here because as if a proton and electron are married, they are both plus matters in our world. Then they lived happily ever after as a neutron. But if an explosion is supernova, is extraordinarily huge and energetic, it could blast off even its own basic matter, electron C. And there might be a hole of C. Yes, it's a black hole. There's nothing but gravity. Why gravity? Because the real zero point is a point half of proton. So the gravity of black hole is almost a half of neutron star's one. But the black hole has not only its own gravity, but also has the electron C's returning energy. That is almost strong as blasting energy. Since the blasted out electron C won't go back where that has been, the returning energy event is causing our wrong recognition of gravity. So the black hole's gravity looks much bigger than the neutron star's one, just only apparently. And also in the black hole, a proton and electron can fusion and return to energy. Since there's no abstractive matter, no electron C. Mom, why can't we see big world protons? Because they are too heavy to see. If a matter is too heavy, any lights curve to avoid it. They are dark matters, so we can't see big protons or other big electrons neither. Ma'am, the effect is nearly just 1 per million. No, it's not just, but approximately. Because the big world big electron C is in the other much bigger world bigger electron C, and so on it succeeds infinitely. So we are in the effect continuing infinitely, but the rest is nearly zero. Almost, so the effect is almost 1 per million. Oh, I'm getting confused. Can I ask another question? Ma'am, why are we alive? Why are we going to die if we stop breathing? Because we are destroying small galaxies where the living things in there will all die out. At that time, we are absorbing lives from there in every second while we are breathing. One small cell is killing trillions of people in every second. And we have trillion cells in our body, so we are killing trillion people in every second. Ma'am, why are the plants so much stronger than the animals? Because they are destroying 2 small galaxies at once when they are doing photosynthesis. So they are twice more efficient for living than the animals. You know, there are a lot of plants even in Fukushima now. They are amazingly strong, and like Yaksugi, some trees have been living for 1,000 years. Besides, even if you cut out all weeds, they'll grow again and again strongly. They are so strong that there is no need to fight any war, like human beings. Ma'am, what is life? It's a river. If a river has no water, it's not a river anymore. Life is no different. We are killing trillion people in each second without any rest for self-living. Although we are sharing the gift of life, life keeps moving just like an eternal traveler. We are just middle stations of streaming life. Life is only just a stream, so no one can possess any life. It's only streaming from the little world to the bigger world. No life can stay in any place. We are only just streaming forever. Ma'am, why do we have hairs only on our heads? Because we are the species of domestic animals for our predators who have been breeding us on the earth from the beginning. They exchange our genomes to eat more easily. For now we also can make nude animals, but they cannot come out naturally, since they'll catch a cold and die in nature. Man, why did they leave hairs only on our heads? It's for recognizing if that's expired or not, to eat deliciously. If the hair turned to white, that's expired. That's not good to eat. Once upon a time, there was a young Indian man who had an injury on his head and who had a white bandage on his head. Predators rejected him at the entrance of UFO. From then, all people wear white bandage on their heads to avoid becoming the bait of the predators. It's stubborn. Mom, why don't they come gather us to eat recent times? Because we are contaminated by herbicides. If the herbicides come into our brains, we won't be able to distinguish what's enemy, so we may fight against any pollens of hay fever or muscular tissue, so to say muscular dystrophy, or we may cause a massacre with gun shooting, and our immunity systems will be confused, so suffering cancers will increase. If the predators eat us, they'll fall in the same hole. Man, what's God? We are created by predators who change their genomes for eating us easily, but naked monkeys will catch cold soon and die in natural. So a breeder had to teach us how to make our clothes. From ancient times, we've been calling the breeder Gordon. Gordon became God in English. And in Japan, the breeder's name was Camus. We call him Camus-sama in Japanese. Again and again, so we call him now Kami-sama. So the god was only a breeder who is a teacher of teaching how to make fire or something. Ma'am, why were these dinosaurs extinct? Because their meat was hard and not so yummy. So the predators shot the earth with a meteorite and destroyed the dinosaurs. After that, they began to breed human beings, since that meat is soft and very delicious. And for the domestic animals, they brought nude monkeys foods too. For example, other animals and some plant seeds to feed us healthily. You know, we can't eat ferns or mosses. And we all know the name of UFO as Noah's Ark. Ma'am, how do they take us on board in UFO? Do you know the word Kiyu in Japanese? Once upon a time, there was a country named Ki in China. People were frightened by the breeders' wars. A meteorite will fall down on your country Ki, so let's go to another planet by this UFO. And they gathered nude monkeys on board and flew away. Since then, in China, we call the foolish thought that celestial something will fall down, Kiyu. That means the anguished thought of Ki country's people. The predator really can shoot the earth with a meteorite and also can change its course anytime, anyway. And the memories of gathering people and taking them off are etched in the mind of Ki country's people. So the word Kiyu has left all this while. Ma'am, did anyone challenge the predators in the remote past? Once upon a time, there was a planet between Mars and Jupiter. The people on there once challenged the predators, but failed, and the planet was shot with a big meteorite that broke it into pieces. We call them asteroids now, so anyone can't resist the predators anyhow. Anyway, the content of my speech is all written in primary school's science textbook 500 years later, like Galileo Galilei. Thank you.